This time on 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back.
Vaseline head? No, it's not a superhero.
Are you waiting for your age-appropriate dating show?
And can peanut butter help you blossom?
I'm Dale.
And I'm Charlie. All that and more this time on 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back.
This just in.
Your backyard barbecue causes pollution. According to science, having a barbecue releases more greenhouse gas than a 145-kilometer car ride.
How?
So the estimated carbon output is based on the burning of charcoal and on the energy used to produce the food, says the article.
So these are charcoal barbecues.
They are. So to put this into perspective, researchers at the University of Manchester say that a barbecue for 4 people releases the equivalent of 800 balloons full of carbon dioxide, assuming that each person is going to eat 2 beef burgers. Now, they say by switching to chicken or going vegetarian can cut emissions dramatically.
Oh.
So, to put this into perspective, beef burgers are to blame for most of the greenhouse gas emission. Each beef burger said to be worth about 60 balloons. But if you switch to chicken, that will reduce it to about 15 balloons in carbon dioxide gases.
Oh, big drop. Okay.
All right.
If you cook vegetables on the barbecue, would it be even less than chicken kind of thing? Is that what they're saying?
Yes.
Oh,
it
really?
would. And same goes for cheese. They're actually saying that cheese is very high with regards to emissions gases as well when you put cheese on a burger and stuff. So
Well,
you should use
cheese. We know what happens when we put cheese in you. Never mind a barbecue.
Well, I'm the problem.
You know how many balloons that would be?
I don't know how it's working for you because I'll be 48 next week. I eat peanut butter like it's going out of style. I should put Dolly Parton to shame. And I'm lucky to be in the alphabet.
So here, listen, I feel your pain. I barely hit alphabet status as well. They say it takes a few months and we are to be patient.
I'm 48 almost.
I'm sorry.
Even when I was pregnant, I could have been a dairy farm, but I couldn't fill a bra.
Wow.
Here's the thing. I'm going to write a poem, and it's going to sum up everything you need to eat to make your garden grow.
Okay.
Okay? So
I look forward to that, Charlie.
With the blossoming of my new features, I felt the need to be poetic.
Okay.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How do your ladies grow? With papaya juice, sure to induce the ladies you once know. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How do your tatas grow? I can't even read it. Okay. With eggs and fish, sure to make you quite the dish. There's no rhyme after that. That was it. Hold on, one more. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How do your party hats grow? With peanut butter, the men will utter, wow, look at those. I didn't say it was a good poem.
I love the way you worked in the word utter.
Wait, I didn't mean to do that. You know what it is? It's the spring, it's the midlife crises are now able to come out because the weather is better. And everybody, my husband included, are getting super excited that they can bring out these hot rods. Mm-hmm. Like, he was literally sitting in the garage the other day just revving the engine. I was in the kitchen, and I just hear the rrr, rrr. I'm like, what is going on? And I go outside.
That's his idea of foreplay.
It was Friday. And I go outside, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, I'm revving the engine. I'm like, why? He's like, it feels good. I'm like, oh my God, what a loser.
Feels good.
I just, I can't. I got to walk away. I don't know what to do. I have a headache. Not from the fumes. From my life. I have a headache from my life. Moving on.
Okay, I'm done.
So, are you single and 65 plus? Because this could be your golden opportunity for love.
Oh.
ABC planning a spinoff to The Bachelor, but for seniors. A network is looking for singles over 65 for a spinoff for a dating train wreck, I think, that everybody wants to see. Now, this is a show I can get on board with. I can't watch The Bachelor or Bachelorette. They're too hot and unrealistic for me. The current season of The Bachelor, for what it's worth, is actually being criticized right now for being too catty and immature. So this may be their way to fix that. Spinoff currently casting now, if you're interested.
First, there was The Bachelor. Then came The Bachelorette. But come on, what about those of us that aren't still wearing Axe body spray? Well, now, it's not The Bachelor. Get ready for grumpy single men. It's time for sexy seniors. But hey, things are gonna be different.
Age doesn't matter so much.
But it doesn't end there.
Looks don't matter.
Yes, it's...
And you know, it's not drinks, it's dinner.
Yeah, and...
Not everyone's looking for love and marriage, you know.
Well...
And it's not just about one companion. Maybe I'm looking for multiple partners, sort of. One for each task. One for dinner, one for travel, one for dancing, one for...
Well, yeah, we get the point. Yes, it's grumpy single men.
And I don't do that online thing.
It's like Temptation Island meets the Golden Girls. Grumpy single men.
I'd rather do this in the afternoon.
Thursdays on ABC, right after Wheel of Fortune.
Why not before?
Thank you for being a friend.
I'm sick of that song.
Kind of day you want to sit out and have a glass of wine maybe this afternoon, right?
Right. Now, this may be a stupid question for you, but what happens if you can't finish a glass of wine?
Excuse me?
That does not apply to Dale. No, and nor my husband.
How big is the glass you're pouring? I mean, who can't finish a glass of wine?
Well, me, sometimes you get busy or, your eyes are bigger than your,
Liver?
And sometimes you're like, oh, I still have like a little bit left in the glass.
Yeah.
And so in the last little while, I've been pouring it back into the...
After you've been drinking it? Out of the glass and then you...
Pour it back into the wine bottle.
Oh.
I don't want to waste it.
Oh.
So my husband the other day kind of caught me off the corner of his eye, and he's like, did you just backwash that wine? And I'm like, meaning what? And he's like, you just poured what you were drinking back in.
To the bottle.
And I'm like, but it's not like I'm giving it to people.
No, it doesn't matter.
He goes, I'm people. I'm like, no, you're not.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with him on this one.
But I don't think I'm alone here. Pouring it back into the bottle that is, your stash, your bottle, I don't think is a big deal. Like, what's the big... It's not like there's food chunks in it.
All right, so you're taking a glass of milk. Can't finish the milk. Would you pour it back into the milk container?
Probably.
So this was just launched yesterday, and this is sort of the rival to Twitter from Meta. So 30 million plus right now subscribers already. Now, to put that into perspective, like Twitter has 350 million. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they got a long way to go. Mm-hmm. The way this is simplified is if you already have Instagram, mm-hmm. you already have this. So you just need to download the Threads app from, Google or Apple or whatever, the app stores. And then your user is what gives you the thread.
Have you got any more space on your phone? We're going to need more screens on our phone.
Well, you got to know. I'm on like screen number 3.
Keep swiping. It's almost there.
Right? Okay. So it works similarly to Twitter from what we can gather so far. Like it's a learning curve, right? This is new. Mm-hmm. It's sort of like a hybrid of Twitter and Instagram, kind of. Hashtags don't seem to be a thing on Threads right now, so that's good.
Okay. But there's just so many.
I know. I can't keep up.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Every time I turn around, there's more and more social media. When does it end? No more apps, please. You'll push me around the bend. This app now is all the rage. It just doesn't work for a guy my age. I know Facebook and Twitter, Google, and email. When people ask my name, I say @Dale. So what can I do? I really don't know, because online content is everywhere I go. I try to keep up, but it's also new. So let's take a moment and review. There we used to be Friendster, which was fine. Then came MySpace, you called mine.
Yes.
Facebook finally came our way. Twitter came after that, let's say. Instagram goes by just Insta. Snapchat showed off more of ya. TikTok gives them all some fame. And now there's Threads. They're in the game. Ah! As of 6 o'clock last night, they shut their doors.
Okay.
Which was amazing. And a buddy of mine who goes up there, he was kind of all, oh, yeah, sure, you can still get your cannabis delivered, but God forbid you need to go and buy cigarettes or anything. He's all bent out of shape. And I go, cigarettes are still available. Hey, that doesn't matter. My brand is up there, okay?
Yeah, I like the ones in the Ziploc.
Well, and that's, there it is. But he was all funny about that. Oh, yeah, but I could get weed delivered if I wanted it.
It's, I think it's a good idea. It's
a temporary measure. Mm-hmm. And, if you need to get your weed delivered, you still can. You can just call DoorHash. Or BudHub.
Nice.
Come on, it just makes sense. Anyway.
You should patent that.
I know.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Things you can say at the drive-thru that you can also say during a little sexy time. For example. I'm going to regret this later.
Yep.
That doesn't look like the picture. This isn't what I ordered.
There you go.
Excuse me, I ordered a large. Other things that you say at the drive-thru that you can also equate to sexy time. Hurry up, I don't have all day. I'm definitely missing something.
Yeah.
That was fast. Would you like condiments? This is terrible for me, but so delicious when I'm drunk. And finally, things that you can say at the drive-thru that you can also say during sex.
Yeah.
I just want something fast and easy.
Welcome to McCharlie's. What can I get you?
I need extra napkins.
What about you? Full head of hair? Is hair like a big thing for you?
No kids is a big thing for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But
that
hair-
would be the
hair-
first thing I would look at.
Hair not the big deal?
It depends on the guy. Some of those guys have that really cool, boxer look going. Like I'm a boxer. I remember I knew this guy in high school, and he used to put, Vaseline on his head to make it look shiny. And then every time he gave the girls hugs, we had, Vaseline on the side of our head. Oh, a bad memory. I just don't want to think about it anymore. What are you laughing at? Oh, sometimes.
Why? Did he have hair, or was he?
No, he
shaved his hair off?
He shaved his head.
Vaseline on his head.
I think it was the cool thing to do. And the ironic... Here, you want to hear the kicker? Remember that movie Powder?
Yep.
We used to call him Powder.
Okay.
Because he looked like that guy Powder from the movie. Because
was he that white?
He was very white.
Very white.
Very white. And I guess it was this thing, this movement where it was cool to shave your head like a boxer. And I guess boxers actually do put Vaseline or oil on their heads, right? So the gloves slip past.
Which is fine when you're in the boxing ring, but not when you're going to a dance.
No, when you slow jamming. Stairway to Heaven. I've got grease all over my face. Why is there Vaseline?
Isn't that lovely? Try explaining that to Mom when you get home.
There's a story for you.
Okay. That tells me it's time for another one of Charlie's Fun Facts.
Okay, so this sounds a little weird, slightly gross, kind of funny. But when you think about it, it's a good idea.
Okay.
Given the global warming issue that we are now dealing with,
Yes.
dog poo is now powering street lamps. So let me elaborate. It's a little town on the Malvern Hills of Worcestershire.
Oh, geez, let's not start that whole thing
Anyway,
again.
that sauce word.
It's Worcestershire, but anyway,
Right.
carry on.
Okay. Where dog owners deposit their dog's waste into a compost,
After dogs deposited it.
which then converts it into methane fuel that powers lamps.
Okay.
Now, the lamp needs 10 bags of crap
10 bags full, please.
to provide 2 hours of light.
Oh, that's pretty expensive then.
You better be giving your dog some extra ice cream or something. The waste gets put into this biodigester where it gets broken down by microbes and then over 2 days converts to this biogas.
Okay.
So you need 10 bags, 2 days,
Yeah.
and you only get 2 hours.
but it's dog poop that's powering the lamps in
Yeah.
Worcestershire. So I can just hear the parents, listen to you. You better get home before those street lights come on. You're going to be in.
Hey, thanks so much for tuning in.
If you enjoyed that 15 minutes you'll never get back, follow and subscribe. More on Dale and Charlie at 1075coolfm.com.
Download your favorite episodes there or at Spotify. Leave a review so our egos can get inflated.
Waste your time next week.